Okay, you know what? I don't have time to do that, but that was actually a pretty good transition. As we got, I kind of like the green fit on Jorge there, but with Preecha's Wycry's Preecha going in full rush down right now into the combo and getting crossed up and bringing Jorge to the other side. A lot of damage there, Lobs.
Woo! No, Wycry is on a roll. Just like, how many combos can I confirm right into? We'll just do that over and over and over again. Walking back and forth across the screen. Beautiful.
Yeah, he wants his Domino's Pizza stat. That's pretty much why he's that's pretty much what it is. He just wants his food. He wants to get dinner right now.
Oh, no, but looks like Jorge. There we go. There's that good old dunk there, catching all the way to the corner.
Yeah, but Jorge is now in burnout. We're going to see if Wycry's going to be able to answer to that, but gets caught in a little bit of an anti-air. And now, oh, nice big confirmed by Wycry. Wycry's going to bring this all the way to the corner, gets a nice cross-up set up in there, and just keeps pounding, trying to get the guard break. Oh, is able to get it right there.
To say put a stop to that. And is it going to be enough? With that, it will.
It definitely is.
Well, yeah, Wycry's gonna make sure it's enough, right? Yeah. There we go.
This is one of the other waifus that has like just insane damage and wall carry. That sounds familiar. But I like how
some of the best ones do.
Yeah, some of the best ones do. I just like how they both match right now. They're both wearing the green. No neutral jumps there. Going in with the big heavy confirms by Wycry. Now Wycry's going to more big bread and butter combos and gonna go in there and see what's gonna be the meaty setup there, and nothing going on, but with some good defense by Jorge.
Oh, so let's say Jorge, very patient, waiting for their moment to jab themselves right out of that corner and throw.
And throw and eat a fireball. Now Wycry's on set point.
Get ready.
There we go. Not just a commentator, because yeah, sometimes we see Wycry right here. And right there.
And right. And over there.
Nice bread and butter to the corner, but we got that nice DP there from Jorge. And then now's the time really for Jorge to wake up. Cannot let Wycry get any more rounds. This is do or die.
Do or die. They're both out of SPG, so this is where Jorge can take advantage here with a little bit of a life lead. But as soon as they say he has a life lead, he actually loses a little bit. Kind of close on life, but still edge goes to Wycry here as we're going in there. But big jump in. The big jump in to get the full confirm, and that should do it. And Wycry is able to close out the set. 2-0 here on Jorge. Jorge will still be alive in the loser side of this bracket, but Wycry will move on to a top 8 qualifier.
Nice. Yeah, you know, one of those characters, like, I love to watch her. I hate to play against.
But right now, we have Ssleevess and Servbot coming in. BES's Breakout Series' own Servbot using the very popular but yet unpopularly picked character Tizoc.
Yeah, I think everybody loves Tizoc, but you know, it's really difficult to have a grappler be properly balanced in these games. That tends to be the issue some people have. But let's see what Servbot will do with him.
But yeah, but I see Ssleevess though. Ssleevess is using the character that I am currently working with right now, and that's mine. But Servbot is going in and getting the level 1 super to confirm, and actually gets that first round. First blood goes to King Servbot.
Here we go. We're seeing what this Tizoc can do. Got some fans there from Ssleevess. I also tend to play as Mai, so nice grapple. Can't stand near him.
No, but that's why I think where Mai can shine, because some of those confirms, like where she has the life as we're going into a big bread and butter combo. Lots of breaking here to get out and to extend this combo. Wow, bringing Servbot almost all the way down, now down to the last part of his life to SPG. Nice reverse rev blow to sort of get out, but blocked as King Servbot's trying to take his turn back here.
We're doing doing a bit of the footsies now. We got our back and forth. Gonna throw some fans. There we go. Try to get in. Nice belly flop. Ooh, rev blow. It's a good use of that. Oh, blocked just in time as well. King Servbot really making that life, tying up that life.
Yeah. Big bait pretty much ties it up in life, and with Tizoc and King Servbot in SPG. But, oh, big little counter hit. Let's see if... Oh, and a big throw, though, by King Servbot. I think that was a command throw, by the way, so that ends it. And King Servbot, with his Tizoc, takes that first game. We'll see how Ssleevess will react.
To be continued.
Yeah, no, I mean, with Mai's pokes and range, definitely there's a good chance for a Mai comeback here. But a lot of it's just going to depend. Can you stay away from that grapple?
That's pretty much what it is. But like I said, the range on the pokes that Mai has, especially on the punches, it's just a lot. It's a lot of range where it might be just enough to whiff those command throws for Tizoc, if you get the distance right. But my God, right now we got Ssleevess trying to get out of there, getting a huge life lead, but nice confirmed by Servbot on the anti-air, and now.
Have to say, the life lead helps, but King Servbot can absolutely melt health away. We're seeing it right there. Woo!
That was an awesome. That was an awesome super.
Oh, such a great grapple. I know. I love it. I love it.
They need to make it more theatrical like that. That was really great. Oh wow, what a shove, and to get that confirmed by Servbot onto Ssleevess. Ssleevess is in big trouble. You're already down to half life and already down, and basically has to survive and win this round, or Servbot will close it out and win this set.
Ooh, there we go. It's a bit of a wild punish there. Oh, jumping over the rev blow. Okay, we're gonna get a full combo here. Oh, it didn't quite hit. Oh, that's a punish. Oh, geez.
Oh, whoa! Those low lights actually was able to confirm out of that super, but the rev blow, the take my turn back move by Servbot takes that round and takes that game, and we'll move on to the top 8 qualifiers in his pool.
Okay, that was fun. I don't know.
Jenet's parry is like funny to me.
And Rondun, let's say Rock, I feel like all Rock pilots are like that, just gonna smother you out. And that's kind of what Rondun is doing right here already, just right in PoetryChef's face, you know?
Yeah. Oh, it's called the Jesus pose, Servbot? All right, I'll remember to call it that. But when it comes to this, maybe someone in chat could remind me, like Wycry or anybody, but like, was it someone has like a broken fireball? I can't remember if it was Rock or Terry, like a broken EX fireball. Maybe Non-Factor can tell us, because as of right now, PoetryChef eats that big heavy kick, and Rondun gets that first round.
Ooh, there we go. Just trying to put a stop to Rondun's run up there from PoetryChef. Nice reverse.
Yeah.
That guy got that hip up. I shift.
When I want to be parried by that, I am never going to deny it. Like, that's just me. But then again, I'm a degenerate. Oh, ooh, nice big jump in by Cross Up with PoetryChef, and big punish on the DP miss. And this is not looking good for Rondun. Maybe going to level 1.
With a kiss. Indeed. Oh, I love the Jenet. We saw a nice, this very good bread and butter combo there. We go Rondun, trying to reverse this even in overheat.
Oh, no, just defend there. Oh, whoa, nice little, that was like a weird rev blow that stopped the anti-air. Wild punish, not confirmed.
Yeah, it was a really good use of the throw as well.
There you go. PoetryChef is able to use the rev blow to get out of there, and then is now tied up here in this first game, and we get a little trade on the lights. Oh, but the big neutral jump ends up being a cross-up, and we go into a little bit of a Oh god, big bread and butter combos again. When is it gonna end?
Oh, it never does. Once Jenet has you in the corner, like it's ooh. That Rising Storm, that was the attempt was there, but ooh, PoetryChef just punished.
Yeah.
And took the first round. Let's see.
Oh, big trade on the neutral jump, and now here comes Rondun. Rondun's using the light to connect, going into more of the combos. Nice big overhead with the Superman punch, but gets the throw in and puts PoetryChef in SPG, but less than half life.
Yeah. Well, now once again, at least in SPG, you get options as far as getting, using the red blow. Though there is not much of it left. Let's see. This might actually take out Rondun's SPG as well, depending on how long this Jenet combo goes.
There it goes. Wake up. The wake up super though does work as PoetryChef was trying to attempt a throw, and Rondun actually gets on the board here and gets that first round in game 2.
I really appreciate that because that did not work at all last time. But just keep going with the strategy. It really worked out for him that time. Here we go. Confirmed in with the light.
Oh man, just going in with more of the combos, getting in with the close lights in there. Ooh, nice throw to stop the pressure by Rondun. Now we're going back into neutral. Now we're trying to see who gets the full confirm. Nice little rev blow by PoetryChef to get his turn back. Nice neutral jump to kind of get more of a combo in, and now that will close it out. And PoetryChef gets on set point.
Yeah, you tell him, Raiden. Heard him yelling back there. All right. Nice start with the cross up into the command throw. It's going to stick to the corner.
Ooh. Oh, what a backdash by PoetryChef to get the space and get the whiff out, and now gets into a combo. Whoa, did a small hop to get the confirm.
Sorry, I appreciate the patience on that throw. Waiting for, feinting a move, right?
Yeah.
But we're going to get the full combo here, including the cinematic moment.
The nice little hidden gear. We're going to watch this. And
boom.
Boom. Not dead yet, but Rondun is in dire straits right now. Has to do something. Oh, this could become a good comeback. Big whiff by PoetryChef. Gets to use some of that. Nice throw. Oh, is this it? Is this dead? Oh, wow, it's dead. Survival point is confirmed by Rondun. Even with the hidden gear done by PoetryChef, Rondun ties this set up 1-1.
No, this is a fun one because they're both playing so aggressively. Like, just getting that back and forth. There we go. Run in with that close light punch there. Woo.
Yeah. Oh, big dive kick down there for PoetryChef. But right now, Rondun's playing the neutral game very well here on PoetryChef and is getting basically more of the forcing interactions at this time.
No, definitely trying to stay away from some of Jenet's light moves. There we go. Rising tackle wake up. Create some space there. Rondun going across the ring.
Shimmying back and forth.
Yeah, we got the shimmy going. The who's going to get up there first, and it's going to be PoetryChef getting in there with those lights.
Oh, that looks like it's about to drop, but it just literally catches like on the last frame when PoetryChef does that super or a special move. But now, as we're going in, we're about tied in life, but Rondun is still in SPG, but is in overheat. Oh, nice confirm by Rondun. Rondun gets on the board and now is on set point. What a turnaround by Rondun.
Oh, no, for sure. They're both playing very well so far. Right now, Rondun using just solid aggression to mixing up to get in.
The crouching lights have really been his workhorse in this match. He's been using that to confirm everything on PoetryChef. if he wanted to start a combo into neutral. If he didn't and he does his punishing, like that's also been working out too. But right now, speaking of punishing, PoetryChef is just going crazy here. Gonna go into the level 1 super and bring Rondun all the way to the corner. Nice shimmy by PoetryChef again. This should be dead. Yeah, you do have a meter if he's gonna spend it. Yep, he's gonna spend it here. With the kiss at the end.
I mean, you know.
Get ready. Fight.
She's got to blow you a kiss afterwards. That's how it works. There we go, catching in the air. And with that command throw bouncing up off the wall, we're going to do it again.
I like how Rock just like throws Jenet as if it's like a sack of potatoes across the screen. The animation.
It's always...
Ooh, wake up super right there. PoetryChef is in dire straits, but gets that confirmed. Gonna try to go in. Does not have any meter to spend here, so not gonna put up as much damage. What's the meaty setup though? With a little tech roll by Rondun. Rondun still holding up on defense, trying to find an opening to close this out. And it was a fireball.
Well, I mean, you know, taking advantage of PoetryChef attempting their fireball, you know, catching them during their motion. It was a really good move there for Rondun.
Super corner pressure. It was really like the one confirm, and then next thing you know, it's an optimal combo. So we're gonna see how Wycry comes in here, but wow, we got Bwabande getting the standing light confirm on the standing low kick, light kick confirm to go in there. Now we're just sort of playing neutral again, but keeping the pressure is Bwabande.
Yeah, Bwabande's like using quite a bit of the rock kid here right now, just doing some fun cross up, that sort of stuff. Wycry never quite getting a foothold into that one, so.
Nope, and that wake up, that little DP miss that kind of like closed out that game for Wycry as Bwabande gets that first round. But we're going in there, and Bwabande is still continuing. Now he's the one that's pressing the buttons and keeping up with the pressure. Gets the gets again the light kick confirm, and wow, closes that. Okay. Less than 45 seconds. We're already done with the first game. Bwabande gets up one game here in this set.
I was gonna say that was excellent gameplay from Bwabande. I'm just like mixing up the moves.
Yep.
You know, always keeping the pressure on.
It's whoever
trying
gets
to catch from up high.
Yeah, whoever gets that first confirm is gonna go. Oh wow, nice reactions on the counter rev blow by Wycry. And here comes Wycry. Now he's gonna put on his own pressure as he's keeping Bwabande in the corner with the big bread and butter combo, but Bwabande is able to tech roll out.
Yeah, but Wycry responded with the throw, which was pretty good. Bwabande, though, already starting his mix-up, got his own throw, and put Wycry back in the corner. With a a raging storm as well, just for the...
Nice little throw by Wycry and space out with the setup, with the fireball setup, but it was not to be on there as Bwabande was able to get the low kick confirm and is able to get on set point.
Yeah. Ooh, we got another rev counter there. This time Bwabande winding up on the better side of that. That's the danger of using them. No, right? Ooh, back in the corner with you, Wycry.
You're in timeout corner. You're in timeout corner right now, Wycry. You got in trouble. What did you do? Because Bwabande is like mad right now, and he's just going, "Wow, big confirm by Bwabande on the standing lights," and that does it. Bwabande is going to move on into top 8 of Breakout Series.
I'm not
week
one to
17.
back down from a fight, but then again, I'm also not
that
one to
was
hit a
fun.
girl.
Play a role in that. Oh, Kain! I like to see Kain. Everybody else hates him, but I like him.
Well, I know why you like him, so but we don't have to go into
Hey,
that.
we don't even have to see how with that whole conversation we just had gone. It's Kain.
Well, Kevin is not here, so he's not going to call you out for stuff. So
Fair enough. I have to see how Servbot's Tizoc deals with this absolutely aggressive Kain here. Oh my god, WDQuezada is just going crazy.
But it's kind of the opposite of like, this is probably the best anti-character for Tizoc, or to play against Tizoc, because this is a zoner.
Well, a quote-unquote zoner.
Like,
Kain does just as well up front in your face as he does far away. He's got it all.
fair enough. I was gonna say his game plan A, like his option
Can
A.
be, absolutely can be a zoner, or is a zoner, but it is like a zoner and right. Ooh.
Oh, gets caught with that level 1 super big fireball, and now going in there with the debuff, and now keeps going with Servbot's in the corner again. Can't really get out of the pressure, but uses the Reblo to get there. Now here he comes with his own bread and butter combo, and yeah, we're gonna. I think he just spent it all just to give us a cinematic.
I think at this point he just wanted to get WDQuezada off of him. Like,
fair enough.
And the get off me button is here. We're gonna use it. We're gonna jump over the fireballs. No. With that throw, we have WDQuezada going on, or winning that one. So King Servbot's gonna have to find a way to deal with the absolutely aggressive Kain there.
Well, it is an aggressive Kain, but I wonder if Servbot's gonna actually like
Get ready. Fight.
use. No, never mind. He just reset it. Went back to Tizoc. He was never gonna change characters, and trying to hold up on the defense, but like he got QuezZada just getting some of these confirms. Nice overhead by QuezZada and trying to get out of there. A nice little comeback pressure off. I can't talk today. I was gonna say.
Well,
nice
that whiffed flash kick at least got some damage on the board there from the punish.
Oh. Words are hard. I'm like getting beat up just by my own words today, but that's all right.
Round 2.
But right now we got QuezZada now on set point here. See how Servbot's gonna able to react and respond, but eating all this damage right now. A nice rev blow or EX move by QuezZada. Another crouching light confirmed by QuezZada again to go into the little baby combo. Going into level 1 super, and that will do it. Yeah, QuezZada
Just had a counter to everything.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I'm glad we got like the one big cinematic moment, right?
Yeah.
Like we saw a little bit of Tizoc being able to do something, but no, WDQuezada just seemed to have a lot of rock.
A lot of rock.
It's so funny how that happens.
And right now we got Mixup trying to go in. Remember, Kevin has basically his 2-touch Charlie, basically can kill you in 2 touches. So Skeme has to keep on with this pressure and then get Mixup off of him, and he is doing a pretty good job of that right now. Already putting Mixup down in life.
There we go. I'll get a little bit here. Skeme started with basically a zoner rock, right? Just like mixing up the ground and the air fireballs. And, that's the thing about Kevin. You just keep him from getting in. And that's a big part of the the trial, right?
Oh, it's a big part of the trial. Oh, this is not looking good. That's a lot of damage. Oh my god, is this dead? Oh, no, it's not.
Almost!
Oh.
Oh, man, look at that, though. Totally almost came back, and that's why Kevin is so dangerous.
Very much so, and now here comes Mixup. Mixup is going to go in with the big bread and butter combo, bringing Skeme into the corner, gets the throw to keep up with that pressure, gets a little low light confirmed, not able to fully finish the combo, but now we get a back throw by Skeme, and now he's starting his pressure.
And nice little grab. Let's grab him out of the rev blow, okay. Ooh, nice anti-air there as well from Skeme, just keeping that rock in his place.
Keeping rock in his place right now. but Skeme is trying to use the air fireballs, goes into the level 1 to keep up with the pressure and damage. Oh, wow. Nice confirm. Wow, that was a amazing sequence of events there by Skeme. I don't even know if I can call that a combo, but that was just the string of moves that
Get ready.
really good to see. Skeme is able to close that out and gets that first game.
Okay, so far, got the nice rock mix-up there. That was a good mix-up, though, to block the... Sorry, I just realized I'm going to say mix-up and mix-up, and...
Dear, oh dear, there's a lot of deer here.
Yes,
dear.
exactly. I was like, they're not... How do I differentiate between what I mean?
I mean, you're the English scholar here, so I can understand why you're so confused. So I totally can understand. But right now, we got Skeme in overheat, but mix up with the life deficit, seeing how he comes in, but basically a big cross-up there by Skeme, and Skeme is able to close out that round and get it on set point.
Okay. Go. Nice jumping over the fireballs, but Skeme making use of those rev blows. Just not letting Mix-Up get anything really started.
Oh. Trying to just go in with this pressure, some neutral jumps, trying to keep the air fireballs to stop. Again, there's a lot of jumping here by Skeme, which is usually like what you're like. I'm not trained to do a lot, but now we're going into the big cinematic. I was gonna say, is that it? That was game, right?
Yeah, yep, it was.
And
I just wanted to watch the pose.
we were just quiet, eating the popcorn, watching the movie. That's what it was.
Rest is a serious problem. Ain't that right, officer?
Sunny weather right now.
Yeah, I know. It's great. It's fall weather. I love fall weather. But now we're going into winter semifinals here with Rondun and WDQuezada. WD is using his Kain again, as we got rock for Rondun.
At least make it.
I know, this will be fun, because these are both like the semi-zoners, you know, who are also very good up front. And they simmer, too.
I was going to say, I thought you were going to say simmer down. I was like, no, I don't think I need to simmer down. I think you need to simmer down. But that's a different story. Oh, what a confirm by Quezada. That heavy hit from downtown to get that. And now he put Rondun into the corner. But Rondun goes in with the wake-up super to get his turn back.
Yeah, right now we're gonna have the great fireball wars here.
When you said that, I was thinking like Storage Wars. Like I don't know why I was thinking like some weird reality show. Because when you said it like that, I was sitting there like, are we bidding on like a storage unit right now? Like that type of thing.
I think no, but we are gonna bid on how many of these fireballs connected to. Big damage there. It was a great rising tackle to get Kain off of him to get out of the corner.
That Rondun is in the middle of SPG, but so is WDQuezada. Quezada is able to go into the super, but big block, but puts Rondun into overheat, and now we're going to go back into neutral. What a confirm by Quezada, but a raging storm by Rondun to keep it going. And big punish now on Quezada. Quezada's going to try to confirm it, get all the damage out.
There we go. That worked that time, but those flash kicks, they're dangerous. Can't always get them. Getting some nice chip damage here, but not enough. Sometimes a jump kick is all you need.
The cross-up jump kick that looks really off because it looks like you missed, but you actually hit him on the other side.
You know what?
Does take it. But yeah, that was like Quezada looked like he had something. He was trying to get out of there. The rounds were actually kind of close, but both rounds go to Rondun, so he gets that first game in this winter semi-final. I'm trying to see like what would be the pick for Quezada. Like, is he gonna go with Rock? I forgot who he actually played normally. I'm trying trying to see.
Hokutomaru, I
Hokutomaru,
believe,
yeah.
was what. Remember, because we gave that whole Hokutomaru speech just to be confronted with Kain at the last second.
Yes.
So I wonder if we're going to see a Hoku now.
Yep, we are.
Oh, looks like
Yeah,
it. I'm seeing that switch over.
I see those eyes. See those eyes.
Oh, did my Kain not work? Well, take was Teenage Ninja. It's a young adult ninja.
Young adult.
I can't remember the lore here, but
It's I know it's like my student. Like that's all I remember.
yes, Mai and Andy.
My and Andy's student. Yeah, correct. And Mai's like super obsessed with Andy to the point of like it's scary.
Yep, it has been so for many games.
Very much so.
Rondun saying, I know how to deal with Hoku, and that's to put you in the corner.
Let's keep it out there, but here's what Kazeta does: is wait for his opening, goes into a big bread and butter combo, try to break some of it out, but was not able to fully extend. But the teleport trade, wow, that was a really odd interaction. But more teleports there, but Rondun was able to use the overhead kick to sort of reset back to neutral.
Ooh, just bump him right out. You know, trying to low confirm, and the just defend. That's what I mean. Something really cool happens on screen while you're talking. No, all those just defense for Rondun.
Yeah.
Somebody.
Yeah, Rondon's actually just showing off something like he's noticed the frames. Nice space out a little bit, gets a little bit of a punch, not fully confirmed though, and Kazeto's able to come back here, but a wake up DP rising tackle by Rondon to get his turn. Goes into the level 1 super, now puts Kazeta in the corner, and this looks like it's gonna do it, and does. Rondon finishes that out and punches his ticket to winners final for Breakout Series number 17.
My veins is to get even stronger.
Maybe. And I don't know about top. I'll have to look and see what other people are saying. But Rock versus Rock. Here we go.
Rock versus Rock. One with black hair, one with blonde hair. We'll see who kind of goes in here. Ooh, nice little throw by Bwabande. Bwabande is the one in blue and black hair, while Skeme is in red, showing off his Canadian roots. And wow, Skeme is going full force, keeping Bwabande in the corner.
Well, just throw in the corner, do it again. And now we're seeing what made Mr. Bwabande such a force earlier. Just like the way he mixes up his moves. It's just really fun to watch.
It is. And now we're going to see if Skeme is able to answer back. Nice little throw tech by Bwabande. Bwabande goes into the level 1 super, keeping him in the corner. Tried to set up with a neutral jump, but nice little Revlo feints to sort of bait something out, and did bait a Raging Storm on Skeme. And now here comes Bwabande going all out. He does his own Raging Storm Ender and goes with the bare knuckle to close it out. Wow, Mr. Bwabande gets that first game.
Close. Can't afford to go home just yet.
That was just fun. That was so fun.
You can't see me right now, but I'm just like shaking my head. I'm like, what is going on? There's just so much action going on the screen. This is just super fast with some of these moves, but like it all comes just down to like these pilots really know how to confirm and like really just use the combo system really well here to like extend combos using the breaks and everything like that.
Which to me is one of the most exciting parts about this game, is the amount of creativity you can give into as far as how your character works. Woo. That was a great rev blow there, almost sort of like faked him out, drew him in just to do it.
Yeah, it's just to show that like Skeme did change characters, went to the Hoku, is going to try to close out this set, to win this set with his Hokutomaru, using the teleports. Probably this could be the inside play that we could be seeing. Try to change your jump trajectories, try to use teleport to sort of throw Bwabande off balance, but right now Bwabande has full control and gets that first round in game 2, and we'll be on set point now.
Get ready. Fight. SPG.
And go. Ooh. I like that, the miss in the air. Very close. There we go. Skeme getting the throw.
Ooh. They're baiting each other to run. And that worked out for Bwabande. Bwabande gets the back throw to put Hoku into the corner, but Hoku's like, nope, I'm running away.
No, it's always fun watching a Hokutomaru run away. Just, and I'm creating space now. Going all the way across.
It's like, see ya, bye. Skeme tried to go in with the teleport, missed throws, but we're just playing the neutral, seeing who's going to get that confirmed. Big block and just defend by Skeme again, not getting confirmed. Gets a little low light right there, but nothing of significance. But just waiting on the trajectory. Oh, that should do it as Bwabande was able to get the overhead and gets into the super Raging Storm. And Mr. Bwabande will punch his ticket into winner's final.
But sorry to say, Mai and Andy have got you beat in that department.
The fact that she gets to stay in the air so much in PoetryChef, you know, somebody's going to say the phrase poetry in motion. So let me go ahead and preempt and say watch and play is poetry in motion. And we're going to go right into this. King Servot playing Tizoc, a character that is not very privileged in this current meta right now. Wouldn't you say, Toma?
Definitely not. And this is it's one of those things where any grappler for that matter, you need to be up close and personal. But Jenet is gonna be able to like connect from distance, as you can see right there with the confirmed by PoetryChef. And now keeping up with the corner pressure. Now here comes PoetryChef to keep on going, but nice little cross up to get out of the pressure by King Servot.
And when we talk about how really privileged this character is with Jenet, PoetryChef was able to get corner carry and half of King Servot's life with only 35 rev gauge, and we're already close to 29 seconds in the match, and this is looking really bad for Kain.
Oh, this looks like it's gonna be done. Yeah, it's gonna be done, and PoetryChef will get that first round.
Round 2.
Now, the interesting thing about King Servot is that he put his SPG in the later end. And for those who don't know, when your SPG range is in the later end, your rev moves cost less.
Yes, that is very much true. Oh, wow. Nice little cross up. PoetryChef is now kind of going back. Big combo here by PoetryChef going into the level 1 and the kiss right at the end.
Yeah,
Putting
seal it with a
PoetryChef
kiss.
down to half life.
Seal it with a kiss. This is definitely in the third round. When you have time to use your game, to get the game, I definitely agree with the decision for Poetry. You just spend all your meter and just really sink it in.
Oh man, even use the parry to extend the combo, and this is not gonna be dead, but down to basically one interaction left. With just topping it off with the big throw with the slap at the end. And PoetryChef is able to get that first game in this
You're saying nothing is
winners. Is this winner semifinal?
Yeah, no, I remember seeing King Servot's name in the lower bracket.
I thought it was losers round 1. So as we're kind of going there, but it is still first to 2 regardless. And now we're going to go up. Again, we're talking about the range and the pokes, and the big heavy, the far heavy by PoetryChef is able to connect, and Servot with the throw, and it's not looking good for Servot right now, Cap.
Yeah, I like PoetryChef's constant use of the neutral jump to option select. King Servot wanted to jump out of the corner, and PoetryChef is still ready. It's just really unfortunate for King Servot because anytime he's just being cornered or comboed, he's just going coast to coast on these combos.
Yeah, you even saw like Servot was even trying to do a Reblo, but was interrupted by a throw like PoetryChef. And now, again, you called it, like he's using the neutral jump to try to do a round open neutral jump by PoetryChef, but this is actually more working out for Servot as he's now putting in the pressure, gets a suplex throw in there, keeping the corner pressure in. Missed anti-air by PoetryChef, but now the tides have turned.
Oh yeah, I really don't know about how King Servot crossing himself up into the corner. PoetryChef laying down the thing. Great just defense for King Servot. He really understands the strings. He did not get this far for nothing, didn't you say, Toma?
No, he's gotten far with this, but it's just big whip throw. Servot tried to get out and try to do a combo, but again, PoetryChef with the timing. Oh, but nice big throw, command throw by Servot to put it down, and gets another bear hug throw to close it out. Gets on the board here and now is on survival point while PoetryChef is still sitting on set point.
Now that was really good conditioning from King Sirbot. Every time King Sirbot got a knockdown, he was doing the cross-up splash. So right there, Poetry. Oh my God! Wild punish with the dodge.
Going to the dodge attack, but the big parry again by PoetryChef and try to start up the offense. Now we're kind of seeing the game slow down a little bit right now, Cap.
Yeah, we are, and King Sirbot is really trying to find this way to open things up. Now, things are going to get really interesting for King Sirbot. This combo will take him into SPG range, full SPG range, so as long as...
Wow. I didn't think you could...
PoetryChef actually preempted me where King Sirbot had access to the Rev Blow, and PoetryChef had that parry right on lock to just really seal the deal.
Is that like a frame? Like, forgive me. Oh, I really do. Like, I want to play him in there. Oh wow, we're getting Ronaldo from ManuKOF, and we got Mixup back with his Kevin. This is gonna be an interesting matchup. I haven't actually commentated at all with any Ronaldos. I'm wondering if you've actually got to see some of that action in any of the offlines you were working.
I actually did. I got to watch Breaker Dave, who is one of the premier anime fighters in SoCal, and Ronaldo is, if you want to play an anime setup character, you play him. Extremely offensive heavy, and that little chest bump is one of his best forward pokes ever. But, he's fighting Kevin, who, he could just do that, okay?
Yeah. Well, like I said, I call Kevin Ryan's, or these Kevin characters, two-touch Charlie. Like, basically, in 2 touches, you're dead, and that was literally 2 touches by Mixup right there. 2 combos, and ManuKOF goes down around here, and Mixup is on game point in game 1.
So, we play a 2-touch Charlie character, but it's a Japanese release. Is it a 2-touch Nash?
Yeah, 2 Yes. Yes, I am.
That is a deep cut. I'm so sorry, Chad.
It is a very much a deep cut, but I approve very much. And again, we're going into the 2 touches again. Oh, I don't know if that was dropped, but it was still confirmed by Mixup. Mixup's able to close it out and gets this first game, putting himself in the driver's seat to go on to losers quarterfinal, possibly face WDQuezada.
Yeah, ManuKOF just has not been able to really set up anything because Mixup is using these very belligerent normals. And the moment any move touches you, you're just spending rev to just destroy your opponent's life bar.
That's pretty much what he's doing, but a big counter hit with the rev blow, and now wow, that was a pretty awesome setup right there by ManuKOF to get Mixup back into the corner here, but a rev blow comes back by Mixup to take his turn.
Yeah, ManuKOF went on the defensive, and Mixup used that propensity to block to their advantage. And now ManuKOF really needs to play a lot more aggressive. Kevin doesn't have the best anti-air or reversals, so the notion to hold back and be patient should not exist when you're fighting this character.
No, and he's using the small hops to sort of keep keep ManuKOF a little bit at bay to like keep off with the anti-airs. But right now, my God, ManuKOF is just taking the commanding lead in this, taking Mixup out of SPG.
Yeah, Ronaldo has amazing offensive damage. We already got 6% of the life bar depleted with only using a single gauge. So Ronaldo's a bit of a 2-touch Charlie there.
Very much.
Given he's in soccer, 2-touch Charlie.
One touch, 2-touch. It's I mean, I do play, but I was a goalie, so it's like, what do I know? But
well, you're one of the few people who could touch the ball with your hands.
Yeah, I know. I like breaking the rules. I'm toxic like that. But oh, big whiff throw by ManuKOF, but no full really confirmed punish by Mixup, and Mixup is being zoned out by the fireballs, and now here comes ManuKOF with the jump. Oh my God!
Yeah, we talked about earlier how Kevin does not have the best to deal with anti-air, and with that one cross-up from ManuKOF, we've already sealed the round and sealed the game. We're seeing a lot more of Ronaldo's toolkit being used to destroy the blanks in Kevin's toolkit.
Yeah, very much so. Oh man, what a wake up by ManuKOF to keep his turn, but there you go. There's a turn back. We're using the close lights by Mixup, and a big jump in by Mixup to go over the fireball.
Red blow is not punished. ManuKOF only has 50% gauge already used.
wins this battle? Oh, jeez. ManuKOF was able to win, get the counter Revlo. That was like almost instantaneous. This should be dead, and ManuKOF is going to be on the driver's seat for set point here. Mixup has to come up with an answer to stay alive.
It really looks like people with Revlos that take into the air really win these clashes just because you get to use the low invulnerability. Oh. And now Mixup is now being mixed up for themselves, but go ahead, gets this amazing punish. We've seen Mixup drop these combos. Bingo, are we going to get all 5 boxes? B-I-N-G, oh no!
Not dead yet, but down to 1 interaction. Oh, did not get the full confirm. Okay, anti-air with the low heavy kick. Okay, got it.
Yeah, you gotta, you know, it's just classic desperation mentality. If you just put your opponent at low life, just let them do something bad and you can win.
And definitely now we're on final round here, and we're gonna see who's gonna take it. We're kind of playing the neutral game, seeing what's going on, but you can see Mixup's kind of slowing it down, trying to bait something out or find his opening against Manu.
And Manu going ahead, going for the zoning. We saw that when they started using the zoning options, they started not only winning rounds but taking games. And Mixup City getting some free pressure. And ManuKOF gotta be very careful.
Oh, that's not the best of anti-air tools, but was able to get the anti-air with just the standing heavy. And now here comes Mixup going in, but a nice neutral jump by ManuKOF, and now he's going to come back with some of the pressure. Goes into the... Is this the hidden gear? Or is this just the level 2?
No, it's not the hidden gear. We're not in SPG range. We just do a classic level 2. Both life bars are evened up. Mixup City, Mixup has gets kicked with the soccer ball. And ManuKOF, amazing adjustment, wouldn't you say, Toma?
Oh, very good adjustments there. He kind of turned it up with the optimization of the combos right at the end.
Out to actually inject money into the online space, because we're not the only ones.
Oh, they're very supportive of the esports space. SNK is, and like they're even putting in like $2.5 million into their Pro World Tour. I think just for this game. I think is it just for this game, or is it for all of the SNK games?
I'm not sure, but whatever it is, it's gonna be a lot of money.
It's still a lot of money.
Just like how PoetryChef's gonna get a lot of damage in here. PoetryChef, get damage done to them. Skeme needs to be very careful about PoetryChef in SPG range. This is the story that I love in every match. What do you do when you have SPG?
Wow, that standing light punch confirmed by Skeme was just insane, but like was able to tie it up in life. But now we get another standing light confirmed by PoetryChef, and this is going to do it. PoetryChef gets that first round in game 1.
Yeah, what was really interesting about PoetryChef was the jump back option select with the fireball, because that just lets Rock hang in the air and really mess up with Chef's timing. But even then, landing it, just did not land anything really meaty. Backdash, okay. You can already see now that Skeme is a kind of a hit and run Rock power, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, no, definitely kind of just going back, either trying to hit and run or bait something so he can hit. Nope, I'm not sure if that's punishable on that EX move right there. But as we're going in, Skeme is trying to keep up the pressure on the corner. But now here comes PoetryChef. PoetryChef is going to bring it all the way out. And what's the meaty setup? Big confirmed by PoetryChef, Cap.
And we know we have to smart, absolutely smart. We're not getting the kill, but we're going to get ourselves out of the overheat range. This is one of the things I really like about hidden gear. Take something away from your opponent, give something to you back, which is cooldown.
A nice cooldown right there. Eats an air fireball though, and here comes Skeme. Gets the big back throw. Oh, this is. Is this dead? Yes, it is. Skeme is able to tie it up in this first game. Wow, what a conversion and comeback by Skeme to take that
Not
round.
To mention, because of both players using level 2, this final round might as well be round 1.
Yeah. So basically what you're telling me is pure SNK. Like just no supers, no nothing. We're just gonna go right at it. Bare knuckles. Oh, big confirm again by PoetryChef.
And that's one of the PoetryChef specials, using that low, that overhead for frame kill to really mess with people's timing. Skeme though, if he, We're just going to go ahead with the quasi-burn knuckle and Skeme with an impressive first game over Poetry.
Yeah, no, Skeme representing Canada with his Rock Howard fit, the red and white vest that he wears.
Yeah, you know, I kind of want that Canadian health kit too.
Yeah. I just want the poutine, just to be honest. Like that's me.
Yo,
Poutine is so good.
Have you ever had beaver tails?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Dude, I grew up like an hour and a half from Canada, so like from Montreal. So that's oh god, you know what? You know who does not like Canada right now? PoetryChef. PoetryChef is going in big bread and butter combo, going into the level 1 super ender, and now is putting Skeme into a pickle in the corner. Is this dead?
Yeah, this is the classic PoetryChef combo. Though, if PoetryChef is doing bread and butter, is Skeme doing poutine and fries?
Yes, poutine. Well, poutine is fries. But
Poutine is
nice
fries. Then what's the gravy? What do you
the
call
gravy? It's just the gravy. It's gravy and the cheese curds.
I'm trying to find a good analog, equivalent of bread and butter for Canada. But I guess I have to go.
I mean, if he was Australian, it would have been a Vegemite sandwich, but that's fine.
By the way, Star says it answered your question, Toma. 2.5 million in City of the Wolves.
For City of the Wolves, right? Just
Yes.
for City. That's what I thought. And that's amazing money right there. As big whip throw by PoetryChef. But PoetryChef is in control in this match if we're talking about life lead. Nice bait, little punish, but no full confirm. But a big bait with the Raging Storm. This is going to hurt on Skeme.
And I really like the timing of Skeme going in with the approach to punish the Raging Storm. Typically, supers like that are hard to punish, especially at that distance. Oh my god, EX, OD, whatever. Oh, the drop!
Drop! Oh, the rising tackle hits and confirms a nice little weird shimmy, but a shimmy worked. And there's a punish again by PoetryChef, and PoetryChef closes out game 2, and we'll tie it up, and we'll go into a final game here. Cap.
Now, those rising tackles look pretty high. Were those heavy rising tackles? It looked like heavy rising tackles.
Yeah, they were heavy. Those were heavy.
They were heavy, meaning that Skeme chose not to break. Either that or forgot.
Yeah, and that was, I think he just wanted to connect with the full combo, but was not able to right there. Oh, and trying to go in. Kind of about tied up in life, but PoetryChef still has SPG available.
Great just defense from PoetryChef, but still, there's the break to the hard edge. Classic combo. PoetryChef still has a little bit of rev gauge, and that's what happens when we do not delete the SPG all the way. Just defend to rev.
Just defensive rev going into the level 1 to continue that combo ender, and now we're going to keep going. Nice big overhead elbow. Using the rev guard to sort of stay alive here by Skeme. Skeme's trying to zone out, trying to get in there. Nice back throw again, and now try to get another throw, and nice confirm. And now Skeme has the lead here and is on set point.
Beautiful call out from Skeme. PoetryChef just wanted to jump forward to get a little bit of extra space, but we were just ready for the rising tackle.
These overheads by PoetryChef are just his lifelines here. Trying to go in. Oh, but the Raging Storm was just good timing there, Cap.
That's going to be a big opening for PoetryChef. PoetryChef does have a lot of resources. We have 2 to our name, and we're going to spend one of them. We know we're not going to kill with it, so we're going to keep that other one just for emergency.
That's good. That's good meter management by PoetryChef. As we're going to keep going, he has a great life lead. Is he still able to close it out? Back throw, though, by Skeme to keep up the pressure. Now Skeme has the upper hand, uses the rising tackle to get it out, uses the Raging Storm to close it out. Wow, I seriously thought PoetryChef had it, but Skeme seemed to just take that out from under him. Skeme will move on to losers.
You're extremely knowledgeable in what you do. Freaking radio. That is classic. You're doing that stuff live. But we are now live with WDQuezada versus ManuKOF, and this is the first time, and not the last time, we're going to see Kain, who's pretty much the JP of this game. Right down to the purple fire.
But he's more handsome. He's a more handsome version of JP.
Hey. Silver Fox look is in. Victor, JP.
But I'm just saying, I'd rather... I'm gonna say it right now. I prefer Kain. Okay, that's just me. That's just me. I do prefer him. But oh, what a wow! That hit, big miss on the big flash kick by WDQuezada, and ManuKOF was able to get that confirm on that miss. Wow, that was really quick as we were just sort of like putzing around there, Cap. But like ManuKOF is taking full control here.
Yeah, this is what happens when you whiff a big TP in this game. I mean, whiffing TP in any game is bad, but I really feel like combo openings in City of the Wolves are so much more.
Oh, wow, and what a jump and big bait, I would assume, by ManuKOF, and now we're going into, this is the full cinematic. We're in still SVG. Yeah, this is the full cinematic. Is this dead?
I do not think so. It's not going to be death, but this is the type of move you want to land with a live audience so you can hear everyone yell,
You think it's over?
As a goalie, I've always hated that. But because I know anybody that would score on me that would do that celebration, I'd get a little annoyed and get salty. But ManuKOF should not be salty as he gets that first game and shows off. You were right. He has, these are anime-esque setups that Ronaldo does have. That is, they are insane. I feel like I'm watching Guilty Gear right now.
They are. They are really insane setups. Anytime you have a fighting game character that could act independently of a fireball, and that fireball moves really slow, that's when things get bad. But Kain also got those anime setups, putting the orb behind you, and you know what?
Yeah.
F anime. F it.
Hey,
Miss Kwanda, we're going just raw. Raw Shoto.
No, he's not a Shoto. He is a striker. He has Shoto moves, but the dude's damage output, like Marco's damage output, is just insane. And he plays it like a rushdown. It's like saying Ken is a Shoto, but when you realize it's like, nah, he's not a Shoto. He's really a rushdown character. And that's what I think of Marco as we're doing like straight up full screen fireball zoning moves.
Ken using the Red Bull to eat through and armor through Manu, and oh my god, yeah, I can see it right now, totally. Quezada, how do you pronounce the name?
I say Quezada, or just go WD. Just go with the first initials. That's a radio trick that I used to do too when I used to do hockey commentary. So just use the first initials. That usually works too. So WD takes it out right there.
Well, okay, their name might be WD, but we're really applying some WD-40 because we really got that rust out of this game.
But you see what I mean, though? Like, yeah, he has Shoto moves, but he's going in and full-fledged rushdown. Oh. My God, but ManuKOF is really answering back here. As
when will we see the DP? That's what I'm wondering. Reblo to get the knockdown. Hard knockdown for the Reblo.
Oh, big punish on that Rev blow there by WDQuezada. WDQuezada's now going to go in with the full fireballs, trying to get in. Oh, wow. Nice connect. Nice little check by ManuKOF.
It really looked like WDQuezada jumped the gun there, because in a fireball war, the faster fireball that goes in a straight line is going to win.
Yeah, but there's also the I didn't know if he was trying to do the EX fireball, because Marco does have that EX fireball that has two. That one. That was the one that has two fireballs at it. It's like that Ryu fireball like type of thing. And are we really just watching a fireball war right now?
Well, it's more of a fireball versus soccer ball war.
Fair enough.
Yeah. 60%. That's that classic ManuKOF combo with the jump back, though. Jump back heavy, gets the break off the DP, but also just drops the combo.
Oh, big whip, but no. Wow, ManuKOF is still able to convert. That should be dead. And ManuKOF will move on into the loser semifinal and will face Skeme 237.
This was definitely WD's round to lose. And
it was sort of like the nerd thing to do, to play CS like competitively type of thing.
Counter-Strike.
Like, yeah, I'm a big 1.6 baby. But it's one of those things where even colleges now are paying attention to it when it comes to League, when it comes to Counter-Strike, and now fighting games as well. But right now, we got Rondun going all nuts as the rising tackle wake up by Bwabande is able to stop that pressure by Rondun.
Yeah, Bwabande on the back foot right now. Rondun uses the rising tackle and the run. Now, let's go ahead and talk about that. Characters that run have an extra layer of offense, an extra layer of movement. You know what I'm saying, Tony?
Yeah, they have an extra layer of anything because we've seen it where it's a way to keep the pressure and it's a way to literally run away. Like if you tech roll and you want to get out of there quickly to the other side, you can do that too. As we saw with some Hokus tonight as well. A big overhead by Bwabande. Bwabande now going to keep it in the corner. Nice feint to sort of bait out something, but didn't really work. And now here comes Rondun and is able to get confirmed in the little combo here, Cap.
Not to mention, we're using the run to just claim more real estate. That's one thing you notice in these high-level players. Once they get a knockdown, they'll really abuse the frame advantage to just push them further in the back.
Oh, definitely so, but now we got Bwabande in burnout, but he is not seeming to care. He's trying to keep pressing buttons, but now his guard break is broken, and now here comes Rondun. Rondun should be able to close it out, close the round, and get that first game.
Yeah, Jonka and Poe, they really played rock and rocked them to the next game.
Rock you like a hurricane. Okay, sorry.
Rock. Well, okay, look. It was either rock the Casbah or rock you like a hurricane.
I was going to go cheesy 80s anyway. Actually, you can arguably go both cheesy 80s, but I was going cheesy hair metal 80s because I actually like the Clash. So, like, I didn't want to. Rock the Casbah is also a great song, too, though.
Neutral jump from Rondun. Bwabande went for the classic 4-piece and the side switch throw. Bwabande is just really, it really feels their offense is not where they want it to be. They're getting the hits, but they're not getting the full conversions.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, is there, like, I'm going to lean on you on this one. Is, like, are there being, is like, Bwabande getting, like, frame trapped a little bit here, or is it really just, like, this timing is a lot, it's just more in Rondon's favor?
I really think it's just the timing. However, Bwabande has the full pressure on there. Went for the feint to just really bait out something. They did too close. And Rondun with the EX throw. Great conversion and also good conversion in space.
Ooh, was interrupting that rev blow right there and was with a throw. And now Rondun is now trying to come back here. Trying to get more of a little bit of confirmed. Got a little like close heavy confirmed there with the shoulder.
Oh, misses with the crouch heavy. Another throw. Those are these two people. They are really using run up throw as an option.
I don't think I've seen a throw tech at all. Oh, nice little standing heavy kick. Bar heavy kick by Rondun to keep the pokes away. Oh, I thought that was going to confirm.
Oh, but I like the decision from Rondun to use the standing. Oh my God. Anyway, Rondun had a great option to use the standing light kick because that just has a great horizontal hitbox. But, you know, Bwabande won that one.
Yeah, Bwabande got that one. And Rondun tried to do the Raging Storm, but he's gonna have to watch this movie a little bit. And remember, folks, this is winner's final, so this is a first to 3. So we have games to play with here.
Yeah, Bwabande uses the hidden gear. We don't see too often, but hidden gear will deplete the rev gauge, allowing Bwabande just a lot more rev meter to play with.
Just trying to wait for something there. The trade on the jump in works out for Bwabande, and Bwabande ties up this winner's final.
That was also a short hop from Bwabande to really.
Oh yeah, it was short. Yeah, it was a little short hop trajectory. You're right. Oh, we're evened up here. This is gonna be this might just go down to the wire now here, Cap.
It's really of a slugfest, and both of these players are abusing the neutral jump option, be it neutral jump or the rev blow, which is kind of a quasi neutral jump if you look at it.
Yeah, that rev blow, they're actually using that rev blow a lot to kind of get started on their offense when they're trying to like power through like jabs. But right now we've got Rondun in overheat. We're gonna see if Bwabande is able to take advantage, try to get more of a card break or something, but no, there's a big confirm by Rondun a little bit. Didn't get into a full combo though.
Oh, but this looks like a cool. That looks like a standard 4-string combo, and unfortunately for Bwabande, that's not exactly the kind of combo you want to be ordering in this situation. Oh my God, we actually got to see the little blink in the run.
Yeah, oh my jeez. Well, Rondun gets on the board here in game 3. First round there, blocked on the red blow, little jab float, but no full conversion, but a rising tackle to stop the pressure by on Rondun, as Bwabande is keeping him in the corner now with more air fireballs and just using feints to try to bait something out, but nice answer back by Rondun to get his turn back.
I got the red blow, but didn't really get anything out of it. Another red blow. These red blows are just packing on a little bit of damage. They're burning out the opponent. I mean, yourself, I don't really feel like they're the optimal choice.
Oh, we'll see how it kind of goes. Oh, my, nice wake up. Nice little Raging Storm timed right there. Going in. Oh, but a big cross up in the whiff. And Mr. Bwabande was able to get that round. Wow. There's a lot of jumping around, and I'm not even sure who's getting crossed up or not here. But that's what's kind of making the difference right now.
Well, at this moment, if you notice that Rondun went for the same exact run, teleport, setup, throw, but Bwabande called it out with the jump, and jump is throw immune. So that wasn't just any jump, and that was the I got you jump.
Yeah. And now Rondun, well, I was going to say Rondun had a little bit more of the control, but now he's in the corner. As now they're back over to neutral. We're just going back in there. Yeah, you're right. He's trying to do that overhead move, and you saw that jump back by Bwabande, but Bwabande now is in a pickle here.
It's a pretty big pickle, a pretty bad pickle. Now both of our opponents, both our players are burnt out.
It was tall hill to climb with only 1 pixel left, while your opponent has more than half life and an SPG.
You really look like Bwabande was going for the guard break, and I understand that sentiment, but with that one touch, Rondun just needed to just down back and go for a button and takes the game. And that's going to be 2-1. We are in a first to 3, so Bwabande can run this back, but Rondun has a pretty comfortable lead.
Yes.
Round 1. Get ready.
But regardless, as I'm kind of going in now, but like, Bwabande needs to do something if he wants to stay alive in this match to get this game. But nice little DP right there. Nice red blow again to keep control. And overhead 50-50. That is going to convert for Bwabande. And this big punish is coming up here. Is he going to spend the meter?
No, if I'm Bwabande, I would not. The life differential is too big. You could just get a move in. Smart, smart, smart. We don't need to go for the kill when you have that much life left. If this was a little bit more even, or I'm about to die, sure, spend it. But now, we got it for a rainy day.
Definitely got it for a rainy day. Almost already out of SPG within the first 5 seconds of this match, and now he's out of SPG. And Rondun is taking full control here. But nice wake up DB to return back into neutral, trade on the anti-air, but another rising tackle by Bwabande.
And we are using the heavy rising tackles too. We have the opportunity to break, but we haven't. I don't know if Bwabande is missing them, or he just really wants to get just these heavy rising tackles.
Yeah, I would have to ask him on that, because I honestly don't know the mindset of that as well. But the big overhead on the rev blow will take it, and Rondun ties it up in rounds, and now he's on set point. Set point for Rondun.
Because when you throw a heavy DP, you're making a conscious decision. So I'm just wondering why we're not breaking naturally.
I honestly don't know. It could be a timing thing too.
Man.
Maybe he wanted to. Maybe it could be a misinput. You never really know. Oh, wow. Nice little run in by Bwabande to get the crouching light kicks to go confirm on the combo.
Yeah, Rondun, though, we're still in SPG range. That means the red blow is still on deck. You got to be very careful about that, because as we see that Rondun will just run up and throw it raw.
Oh, there. Right there. Oh, this is not looking good for Bwabande.
Just one more touch. Baits out the Raging Storm, and that's going to be Rondun 3-1. Rondun going to be in grand finals on the winner side, sending Bwabande down to the lower bracket. We could really see that this was the tale of the rev blow, because Rock Howard's rev blow, when you get a counter hit, leads to big that way. That gesture lets them want to come back.
I was about to make a an Asian joke, because like we were just two people trying to do math and we couldn't do it on screen, and that is very stereotypical of not us, but
Not
like we're both sort of like in the creative, like sort of marketing space, stuff like that. We can't math. Like, don't
$12.50, by the way.
Oh my God! Speaking of, you know who's mathing right now? Skeme. My God, he was able to get all those combos and get it and just overwhelm ManuKOF.
I gotta say, if there's any crouching light that you want to have live punish as anyone, it's gotta be Ronaldo's thumbs up. So just throw the thumbs up and get punched in the face. I can't feel bad if that happens to me.
Gotcha.
I love this track. Going in there. Oh, got the crouching light kick or the standing light kick, I should say, to confirm a little bit. But now here comes ManuKOF trying to get in with more of the big jumping. I'm not really seeing any small hops though. Just sort of like
ManuKOF has gotten a lot of success with the cross-X. However, Skeme is using the jumping D, which is just an amazing air-to-air button, and is shutting down whatever pressure that Manu wants from the skies.
Speaking of shutting it down, Skeme was able to shut that down quickly in game 1 and get that first round here in this loser semifinal. And this is going back to 1st to 2. So ManuKOF is kind of has to win this game, or if he wants to stay alive.
It's really just goes to show how powerful of a character the poster boy is. Brock Howard has so many kills: a cross up, a run, a good fireball, an air fireball that you could do jumping backwards.
Yeah, it's like you're just like naming every single tool that got you so salty against like Rock Howard. Just basically just going in there. There's just so much stuff. I can just hear it in your voice. But right now, ManuKOF found his opening with that standing heavy, and now is going in, gets a little hop, neutral hop to go in and close it out and get that first round in game 2. Wow, what a turnaround there by ManuKOF.
What a also gutsy move to use the slide to just go underneath and cross under and just stand in Skeme's face.
I love those stare downs. I love when they're just in each other's faces. They don't even do anything. Those are like the best. It's the best standoff ever. Oh man, you got ManuKOF trying to get out of there on that pressure, trying to use the red blow. Gets caught with the air fireballs by Skeme, and now, but here comes ManuKOF. But this is gonna be a tall hill to climb with only 2 pixels of health left.
Yeah, he's one of those anime setups we talked about before, Toma. ManuKOF having a great run of the air, but got a little too gutsy with pressing buttons. Skeme, as with almost every Rock Howard that we've seen in this tournament, has those reversals locked in.
Yeah, definitely has the reversals locked in, and also has those, pretty much all those like wake up supers ready to go with those reaction times right now. And as we're gonna go, another red blow again by Skeme to sort of start pressure, and there you go, a break to extend the combo, goes into Raging Storm at the end. Manu is still an SPG, so still has a chance, but it's not looking good though for him in life.
Way ahead of you. Going for the hidden gear. Great call from ManuKOF. This is the final round situation. You can't take the meter with you to the next game, so you got to spend it. And if we're going to spend it, we're going to go ahead and cool it down right here as well.
Had enough?
All right. Let's see how Skeme responds here. Gets the throw, gets him out of SPG. Wow, what a conversion, what a connect. Going to air fireball, and now.
Oh my God, we can't. That is disgusting. Skeme went for the overhead, but canceled out with the EX command throw because we know that us as fighting game players, we want to stick and block that overhead.
Yeah, that 50-50. That's your definition of above average. But okay, so Skeme decides to go with the anti-play of Rock and go with the kid, aka Hokutomaru, versus Bwabande's Rock Howard. So we'll see how this kind of works.
I just realized I think Bwabande's rocking the Kyoku Tsunagi Rock.
You would know that better than me, but kind of. I was gonna say Shenmue if he had like brown hair, but
no. Ryo Hazuki has a brown jacket as well.
Going old KOF. I think what game was he originally from? Was he Art of Fighting?
No, Kyoku Tsunagi was in King of Fighters. He was the poster child. I think a lot of people like me
but
first
did
got
he
turned on to the character.
Did he come from an original game as Bwabande is able to close out that round. And this is first to 3 folks.
I believe Kyo debuted.
Just Kyo is a
in
straight KOF character.
KOF, yeah, they didn't need to port him from another game.
All right. My SNK knowledge is a little old, and I don't remember too much stuff. But nice little jump back to avoid the throw on Skeme, but Skeme still eats a throw by Bwabande, and Bwabande is keeping him in the corner, holding the rev guard to try to find an opening. And now here comes Skeme, gets the anti-air, and going into a bread and butter. What's gonna happen, Cap?
Well, right now it's going to be a fake out from Skeme. Skeme, though, gets the reversal, tricking Bwabande into hitting a button. And now Bwabande jumping forward, no anti-air. And this should be the round for Skeme.
Oh, man. Those lights are...
Yes,
they're
those lights are
downtown.
extremely difficult to do. I have tried them in training mode.
They're hitting from downtown, too. Like, they're literally hitting on, like, the very last pixel of, like, the hitbox. Oh, but right now you got Bwabande taking full command here. Oh man, this could be. Oh, I thought he was gonna.
No, it's gonna be one more interaction from Bwabande. Team has a tough hill to climb. They do have the proper corner positioning and no rev to their name, meaning that they could really push the gauge and go forward. Oh, that's gonna be death. That is Bwabande. No, he's just a child.
No, but he's a child that like he's that obnoxious child that you really just. I don't wish violence on anybody, but you really. He's that kid in the ice cream counter that you're just like, come on.
All right, come on, man.
Yeah, that's what I feel about Hokutomaru.
Did you ever watch Fist of the North Star?
Yeah. Oh, that.
Okay.
Classic.
I need to know, Toma, as another old guy, how did you feel about Barton Lynn?
I was like scared. Like, remember, I was like really. It was as an old guy. I watched that when I was young, so I was so like freaked out because like my dad's like, here's a cartoon, and then I'm watching. I'm like, I was like scarred for life, and then I watched it again. So like that's it became one of my favorite animes of all time. But we go back to the Rock Lee mirror. Shout out to Captain No Fun.
Okay, no. Hard edge to rev blow for the hard knockdown. And that's one of the reasons why we do rev blow to knockdown, because we could just bait out anything.
As much as I made the shout out to Rock Lee and Naruto, just as long as this match does not turn into the Forest Saga, I'm fine.
See, I totally dodged that. I'm a One Piece guy. In fact, I'm playing the One Piece TCG, and that's destroying my money.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm not into trading card games, but then that's because I know that's just gonna kill any of my disposable income right now. But we got those backwards fireballs, jump back fireballs by Bwabande that is actually taking a lot of life out of Skeme. But now Skeme is now doing that meta. Nice little jump in to get the confirm. Nice block. There should be Billy punished.
What was interesting there was that we had the just defend, and the interesting quirk about Mark of the Wolves is if you get one just defend, you could just mash it to get the other hits.
Wow.
Hard edge. Do we have enough? No. We're going to be one more interaction for both these people. Who's looking for the hit? Light fireball for any carelessness. However, Skeme, slight life advantage, jumps back, but the Star C catches him in the air.
God, that far heavy punch is just like
Round one. Get
what?
ready.
Oh man.
That was an anti-air too.
Yeah, it was an anti-air far heavy punch that just sort of got through there. And now Skeme is, you know what? He's just going to go all out. He is down 2-0 here in losers final. It is first to 3, but he is in dire straits, and now he is just trying to take control, just wanting to put in all the pressure and try to get this first game quickly on the board.
Throws out the counter for the knockdown, extremely good. And Skeme easily going to be using the OD command throw. Rock Howard's command throw is so deceptive. If you could combo off of a command throw, I feel like you're cheating God, right?
Yeah, comboing off of any throw, let alone a command throw, is already cheating. But regardless, as we're going in, like, again, slowed it down a little bit. Skeme waited for a bit spacing on that short hop and was able to call out Bwabande, and is still keeping up the pressure there, even though he lost his turn.
Yeah, we saw that Skeme use the reversal option. That's one of the cool things about Mark of the Wolves. If you just defend, you could cancel that hand opening with the special move to take your turn at the expense of the rest.
Big rising tackle by Bwabande. Bwabande goes into a raging storm to keep up the life down there, and this is not looking good for Skeme.
Shit.
Who's going to close it out? Oh, well.
Skeme
Skeme's
can
able
take
to
it, though.
Wake up, raging storm.
Wake up, Raging Storm. I believe you could parry that in the air.
Or just defend, you mean?
Yeah, just defend.
Yeah. But right now, Bwabande is on set point here. Gonna ask for that run back if he can, if he's able to close it out. Baits out a raging storm again, but no full punish.
You can really see that Skeme is not letting themselves be conditioned. Even though we're blocking big moves, we're still throwing even bigger moves on top of it. Farsi conversion. Skeme doesn't have any meter. That means we're just going to have to hold this overheat. Oh my god. Neutral jump with the hard edge. The heavy hard edge allows Skeme to stay alive just one more game. Tacking on that extra hit.
Getting that extra hit out. We got gets on the board here. 2-1 for Skeme. Is he gonna just keep going? And he does with the rev blow. But a rev blow comes back, and it was a counter hit. So this is going to be a little bit big damage. Get Skeme out of SPG as Bwabande and Skeme are back into neutral.
Yeah, Bwabande has 94. Okay, drops it down to 90. 85. They were so close to being burnt out. And now Skeme so close to being killed. Farsi again with the anti-air, so ridiculous, but Skeme challenges with the crouching dude.
Oh, I thought he was blocking there. I thought Bwabande was blocking, but he eats that raging storm, and this is not looking good. This should be dead, and it is dead. Skeme gets on the board here for game 4. Gets round 1.
We are so close to tying this up right now. Skeme has unlocked a new gear of offense. It's just, I don't care what you're doing. I'm going to run my game. I'm going to be belligerent and being aggressive. And Bwabande says, hey, you know what? You want to press on me? Try to block this.
Yeah, and that's Bwabande. It is a mirror match, so Bwabande kind of knows the toolkit that is being thrown by Skeme, and then now he's trying to run, trying to get some feints, trying to bait out something. Gets one of those fireballs to connect, and this is not looking good for Skeme. Skeme gets floated out, keeps his position in the corner, but gets a rising tackle to get out of there and reset the neutral and gets a command throw out.
Yeah, we're back into the neutral. Skeme, though, has to be very careful how they approach it. They don't have a lot of life, but they don't definitely have the meter. Now Bwabande tied up. Whatever advantage that Bwabande have is slowly being taken away, especially with Bwabande overheated.
Guard break and low flood. There's the guard break, and that is going to close it out. Skeme. What a comeback. That was less than a minute and a half of him just pressing buttons.
You may look like
He
me.
said, screw the tempo. Like, I'm just going to go all out. And it
Yo,
worked out for
I
him.
know, Bwabande was playing swing, and I think they started playing your rock and roll music, Toma. Put some hair metal in there.
But yeah, hair metal is 5. Give me some final countdown as we're in the final game going in. And, oh, there's the throw tech right there. A nice little crouching light kick to sort of stop a little bit of the pressure by Bwabande. And nice little anti-air conversion with the far heavy punch by Skeme.
Light bar even. Jump-ins are so risky in market levels, and you can see why. You could jump in and eat a full combo. And Skeme with the classic Raging Storm. Uh-oh. Can we dial it in? Can we get this round? No, not quite. Bwabande still has meter. We could close it out, but uses the reversal.
Oh, jeez. Oh, gets it confirmed there. That's not dead yet, though. We're down to one last interaction. Going for chip. Oh, wow. What? He missed the fireballs with the DP, but gets punished, though, because the DP missed. Bwabande is on set point here.
I understand what was happening there. Skeme saw airborne jumping animation, but because it was the air fireball, it took it out of the trajectory of the lightning tackle.
Oh, and now Bwabande is putting his game plan into full gear here, and now is just going in with the feints. This is not looking good for Skeme. Skeme needs to do something, gets a command throw over there, trying to get out. Trade is almost unfortunate because now we're down to 1 pixel left.
Yes, he knows that Bwabande has these reversals. Went for the sidekick reversal of their own, but no, Bwabande uses patience and allows Skeme to make the critical error, ending their run of the tournament and having Skeme finish at an impressive
like me,
3rd place.
Third place.
Pasts.
Okay to know. Like that's how you
You need
work.
to know.
Like that's how you work when you're working with people to make it look smooth out there when you're on commentary. But now, regardless of commentary, we're now in grand finals. Bwabande is coming up from the losers bracket versus Rondun, who only needs to win one set to close it out, while Bwabande has to get two. And we're on the train, and we're back to the run back from winners final.
Yo, speaking of Naruto, that definitely looks like the Hokage Mountain in the background.
I'm looking at the little duckies, like just like waddling along.
Give me Duck King!
Ducking! I want ducking!
Duck King! Now, these two squared off before. Rondun was the person who sent Bwabande to the lower bracket. Bwabande is playing hot, and one advantage about matches in Sea of the Wolves is since they're incredibly short, Bwabande doesn't really have much of their stamina depleted.
Yeah, very much. Oh, little jump back heavy punch to close it out. Yeah, it's you know, classic tool, classic anti-air tool, or air-to-air tool, I should say. And Rondun gets the first round here.
Yeah, I want to really drive it back to how short these matches. Tomo, you played a lot of Tekken, and you commentated even more Tekken. You know those games go gruelingly long.
Yeah, they can get, well, it depends on who you're seeing and facing, but the meta now is starting to become more like Tekken 7, where we're resetting to neutral, waiting for the bait to get the optimal combo. But right now, this game, which I love so much because it reminds me of hockey, it's a non-stop action that we're seeing right now. And as you can see, Rondun was able to get the ground fireball to go and connect and get that first game in. But like I said, that game that we just saw, Rondun with 2 rounds quickly, less, I would say 45 seconds in game? About?
Yeah. I was about to say, I thought it reminded you of hockey because it has so many people getting into fights.
Oh, that. Yeah, although in college hockey they didn't really get into fights that much. But it was a lot of action, though. There were a lot of scuffles, though. I'll say that. There were never really any fights. There were never those, like, big heavyweight, like, they're just 2 of them going around in the ring, because that's what, I don't know, college, I guess there's sportsmanship or something that they really push.
Sportsmanship or something.
I don't
know. But Rondun already 1/3 of their way to winning. This is a 1st-to-3 situation. And Bwabande showing that they also have a Jenet in their corner.
God, like, is the meta now is like Jenet? Like, I'm seeing a lot of her. Like, now she is becoming like a regular pick now in these brackets.
Well, it's a twofold decision, Toma. It's partly, yeah, Jenet is good, and also, as we saw in the previous game, it's the I don't want to play the mirror.
Oh, I mean, I just like looking at her, but that's another story for another day. But regardless, oh, what a confirmed by Rondun there to get the back throw, and now trying to see, nice catch by Rondun, and now going into a full combo, keeping Bwabande in the corner. But Bwabande does a little bit of the classic anti-air and then switches it up and is now doing his optimal combos.
Now, this we talked about this previously when we had the mirror match where one player will know the toolkit of the other. But this is another situation. Since Bwabande is a rock main, they know the toolkit, but they're playing from a different set of tools.
Get ready.
Yeah, I wouldn't say she's straight up meta Kentrey game, but I'm just noticing her usage as being a lot of it. Or yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it is loyalists. I'm not really sure. I'm just saying, just straight observing, I'm seeing a lot more of them out now than I did earlier in the seasons. I mean.
Jenet has been a very popular choice for Rondun, going for a more aggressive style, and the counter hit from Bwabande is going to get this full counter, sending Rondun. We don't have enough meter to destroy the SPG range. That means nope, I spoke too soon. No more SPG, no more red blow. In this case, no more life.
That usually is what happens when you're about to say something and as a commentator, and then next thing you know, the next second just before you finish saying it, it's gone.
It's gone. It's gone. Also, but I will say with the bullet will, I am a believer that there is no such thing as commentator's curse.
What? No. If there's commentator's curse, I do believe that the opponent that did not technically get cursed, pay us $5.
Exactly. No, that's what Sammy Fish said.
Yeah, I know.
He said,
pay us $5.
Yeah, pay us.
I'm gonna steal that for the NYCT local, but I'll give them the shout outs.
Yeah, Rondun, a little bit of SPG range still.
Oh, trying to kind of keep going in there. He hasn't really answered to the Jenet, but maybe got the download after that second game. But what a confirm by Bwabande.
And the dash back to reclaim some space, and that puts Bwabande in a pretty good range. Rondun, though, belligerently runs in. That is something that Jenet can't do, run. And now we have to play the strike throw. Overhead is blocked by Bwabande. Cross-up is also blocked.
Oh, wow, the missed dive kick was fully punished, but like kind of just overdove, I guess. Bwabande just like missed, and Rondun was able to take, it doesn't matter, he took advantage, he got the round.
I believe it's that Bwabande did do the dive kick, but Rondun, using the running from the block of powers, is able to run underneath and cause it. Seal it with a kiss. Now we're going to go ahead and do the sexy walk forward. No, we went for the frame kill to the overhead. Great block from Rondun.
Okay, cross up right there and gets the conversion with command throw going into the super. And now here comes Rondun. Rondun's trying to go in. Nice defense though by Bwabande. Bwabande still holding it back there. Gets a little bit of confirm, but still holding on to defense in the corner. But nice, gets his turn back and resets back to neutral.
Yeah, short jump was tagged. Rock Howard's long-range heavy buttons are so good at catching an opponent, jumping them back and jumping in.
Jumping in right now. Big sweep. Oh, what a conversion, and confirmed by Bwabande right there. Baits out the Raging Storm. That should close it out. Bwabande gets a round here, going into a final round in game 3.
Definitely Bwabande has been studying the tape. They've seen that Rondun's the type of person that when they see any movement from Wake Up, they're going to assume it's a big meaty button. But since that was a jab, we were able to whip out the super.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought so too, PoetryChef. It just looked like crouched under it. And I'm like, wait, it can do that? But regardless, as we're kind of going through, we got going into a big optimized, well, I guess an optimized combo is technically not a bread and butter combo, but Bwabande is just optimizing everything, gets the 7 golden letters, shout out to Tekken right there, and gets 1 game away from resetting this bracket.
Now, Tubbo, I will have to do the Cardinal Sin of commentary and disagree with you. A bread and butter combo can be an optimized combo. The whole purpose of bread and butter, the term to me, is just a combo that's easy to do. There are easy to do combos that are optimal in that situation.
Fair enough. I was like just not sure really what to say there, but regardless, either or, if bread and butter combos can be optimized combos, then we'll go with that part right there. And now we're going forward. Bwabande is in a little bit of a life deficit, but now it gets the confirm and gets this interaction working for him, putting Rondun into the corner. And now Rondun's holding back block, gets into overheat, but nice throw to stop that pressure. But here comes Bwabande again.
Yeah, but what's really going to be interesting is since Rondun is overheated, that SPG range and the Reblo that they so much rely on, they just did not get to touch it even though they had time to play with it just because they were overheated.
And we're all set to worry about guard break. But you know what? Can't really even worry about guard break because he has no life left. And Bwabande is now on reset point.
This just really shows you blink and you miss it. Rondun really had the lead, sent Bwabande to losers with Rock, but now with moving to the Jenet, it's really been Bwande's comeback.
Bwabande's character selection has been working out for him, and also does know the meta for Rock Howard because he was playing him pretty much all night tonight. And now here comes nice throw by Bwabande. Bwabande putting Rondun into the corner, gets the counter hit to confirm, and now we're gonna go into a full combo, right? I don't know if that was dropped, but I'm not sure, but that was not what he was looking for.
But this is the Rondun special. It's going to be neutral rev blow, and Bwabande wisely spends the meter to not only get damage, but we just get Rondun out of it.
Rondun gets out of there. Uses the Raging Storm to get his turn back, keep it up, and this should do it. We'll tie it up in rounds. Rondun can get kind of survival point here to stay on the winner's side and tie up this match.
We really just want to take one game, tie it up, stop this momentum. There have been situations where you let your opponent feel extra confident. In this situation, they're going to use that confidence and run right all over you. Right now, as Rondun is being ran into the corner, we have SPG. That means the Red Blow is going to be on deck, ready. The only question is, when will Rondun do it?
Here comes Rondun going in there. Sometimes you just need to calm down too. So when your opponent has the momentum, you get a little stuck into some buttons or some patterns that hurt you more. But now it looks like Rondun's able to answer back, kind of going calmly there. Nice block on that rev blow. But a whip rev blow by Rondun. Now here comes Bwabande. I don't believe this will kill. No, it won't. But we're getting down
This
to
will.
one little interaction. But yep, you're right. That would. And we are resetting this bracket. We're going to a grand final reset. Rondun, Bwabande for the third time tonight.
Oh, man. It's
First
really
of three.
funny, Toma. You predicted Poetry in Motion to be in the final round. You were half right. We didn't have Poetry in Motion, but we did have
We have a
a
Jenet.
Jenet.
Yeah, we have a Jenet, and I have a feeling they're gonna he's gonna stick to that pick because why change
Poetry
it
Chef.
now?
Why did I say Poetry in Motion?
PoetryChef. Well, because you like me. We try to think of bits, and that was a bit that you were probably thinking of at the time. PoetryChef, Poetry in Motion. Why not? Either or, it's fine. But it's been a great Monday night here. Looks like I don't know if we're switching characters or switching stages or something, but while we're waiting for that, make sure you guys finish up doing the exclamation mark match arena. We do have some codes left out there, and I do see a number of you in chat. So please claim those codes right now. We still are at 33 codes left.
I'm looking at the chat right now, and it seems Rondun said that their controller disconnected. So the reason why he had that break was just to reboot things. You know, in this day and age, all right, Toma, we can't just plug in a PS2 controller.
Well, shout out to Spirogen that still does that. Actually, he does that with a PS1 controller, by the way. He uses an adapter into another adapter. It's like kind of crazy of like the number of dongles that come out of that PS5 when I see him in tournament. Oh, what another confirmed by Bwabande. Bwabande is just keeping up with this pressure right now and goes more into Rondun, keeping him in the corner. Rondun has to use some rev guard to try to hold it off and get the pressure and just get the space back.
Yeah, both of these players are using the far seats for a head and whip punish, and the power dunk from Rondun was ill-calculated as Bwabande is going to go ahead and slam this level 1.
Oh, down.
Here we go, strike throw.
A small hop into a jumping light kick to close it out.
Jumping Bs typically are great buttons for jumpings and air-to-air just because they're so quick and cover so much ground.
Especially on a small hop like that, it's even quicker just because of that the jump art. Oh, flash. Oh, wow. Nice rev load to get the turn back by Bwabande. Bwabande is going to keep up with that pressure. Baits out the Raging Storm, and now we're going with a full punish on Rondun.
And we have to spend the meter, especially since we put ourselves in overheat. Rondun, their old favorite, the red blow, has been taken off the table, so we're just going to have to play this old SNK style.
Old SNK style, but now, the guard meter is being depleted on Bwabande. See if able to take advantage, and it does, and there's the big guard break. Oh, that was dropped. What was the rising tackle there?
Yeah, unfortunate rising tackle drop for Bwabande. That was definitely, for Rondun, that was definitely their round to win. But Bwabande, though, they're going to be a lot more consistent on the execution, and they'll take their round and their first game.
Wow.
The Bwabande comeback special has not been derailed.
Yeah, what in the world is right, PoetryChef? That is exactly what I was thinking too. But throw by Rondun to keep up going in there, but well, let's switch sides as Bwabande. Bwabande now keeps Rondun into the corner. We've seen this game before, Captain.
I mean, we've literally seen this game before. It was the previous step before the reset.
Yeah, I know. And we're still on a train. At least I like the background this time. It's not a barren desert. Oh. Wow, Rondun.
Excellent.
Rondun.
That was all off of a called out throw tech from Bwabande.
Jeez. And now here we go. Bwabande is gonna go out. Oh, gets thrown by Rondun. Rondun gets the jumping back light punch to go in. But a rev blow by Bwabande gets a turn back. Big. I guess that would be more of a whip punch in the back by Bwabande, and now gets another crouching light kick confirmed to go in. Oh, man.
Rondun went for the double or nothing special. If I did it once, you're not. Oh, a third time. Rondun fishing for these counter hits. They don't care how much rev gauge they spend, but still, Bwabande sees through their offense plan and even sees through their reversal attempts.
And this should be dead and is. Bwabande ties it up in game 2 of this grand finals reset.
Bwabande has been on a tear. This Jenet, it makes you wonder, why didn't they play Jenet early?
Well, his rock was also just insane earlier tonight. It's just that he's facing another rock pilot that probably knows his moves. I'm not saying that Rondun might not know that matchup, but it's definitely a little unfamiliar at this point. But I think on a reset, hopefully Rondun found something to kind of come back.
Rondun has a lot of hill to climb. His combo was good. Still, Bwabande uses their SPJ range to just do another rev blow.
Oh!
Now that was a mistimed rev blow, because if you just defend and rev blow, that would have instantly killed.
Wow, that was that? That's like
That's
4
the
games
second
straight.
game.
Yeah,
That
it's
is the
4
second
games,
game.
It's 4 games straight, I think, for Mr. Bwabande. And no, 5 games straight. I'm sorry. What am I talking about? And now Rondun was able to get the low light confirmed to go in, but the rev blow as an anti-air is actually a really great tool. And
Oh
now
yeah, because you jump in the air. It just covers so many options.
Yeah.
'Cause if your opponent hits, you armor right through it.
Yeah, exactly. Gets a little parry in there. Bwabande uses the overhead rev blow again.
Jump back in just to tag. The hind tags him. No conversion here, but still Rondun stuck in the corner. We could really play strike throw.
Just trying to get the strike throw, but Rondun is in a little bit of, again, another pickle, but the Raging Storm again gets baited out by Bwabande. Bwabande takes full advantage on the block punish. And now we are on tournament point, Cap, for Mr. Bwabande.
Bwabande managed to just turn this around ever since they switched to Bwabande. They have not dropped a single game in this grand final set. We are indeed at tournament point. One of the stories is how Bwabande is using Rondun's ability to do perfect reversals to their advantage.
Correctly so, and just getting a lot of the confirms and really just getting a good knowledge check and knowing what Rondun is going to throw out there.
I mean, Bwabande does play Rock Howard.
Yeah, exactly. Rock Howard. Not Rock Lee.
Moving backwards. No, we're going to stay in. Oh, just delayed it. And with this one combo, Bwabande is now your Week 17 Breakout City of the Wolves champion with the Jenet.
Yeah.
Good job, Bwabande.
Good job, Bwabande, with your Jenet, a.k.a. Jenny. That is